There's one last thing I want to talk to you about concerning the planets. I'm going to connect these planets to your everyday life. You'll excuse me if I do a little detour into French for a little bit. In French, the days of the week are lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, and dimanche. These French words are all based on Latin and all refer to the 7 key objects we find in the sky: the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets. So we have a day for the moon, a day for Mars, a day for Mercury, a day for Jupiter, a day for Venus, one for Saturn, and one to celebrate the sun, which represents God in general. For example, in Spanish, Sunday is Domingo, which literally comes from the Latin Day of the Lord. In English, some of the days of the week have different names. Half of the days of the week are due to Britain being invaded by the ancient Romans, so Roman gods were inserted into the language. However, the language changed when Britain was invaded by Vikings in the Middle Ages. The Vikings mixed some of their Norse gods in with the Roman ones. So Monday is still named after the moon, Moon Day. Tuesday is named after the Norse god Tyr, a warrior god, so it makes sense that it is paired with Mars, who was also a warrior. Tyr's Day became Tuesday. Wednesday is named after Odin. It was originally Odin's Day. Odin is the leader of the Norse gods and is a far more powerful and important than a mere messenger. Thursday is named after Odin's son, Thor. Since both Thor and Jupiter are gods of lightning, it makes sense that Thor would replace Jupiter for that day. Friday is named after the Norse god Frigg, who is sometimes portrayed as Odin's wife. She is associated with motherhood and marriage, and so it makes some sense that she would replace Venus. So Frigg's Day became Friday. Saturday and Sunday are pretty straightforward. Saturday is named after Saturn, and Sunday is the day of the sun. As a quick recap, we started off with these objects. We then replaced these planets with the Norse gods, and that's how we ended up with our current days of the week. Now for the important question. Why am I talking about the days of the week in an astronomy course? The reason is simple. I want to show you that everything is connected and that we often take little things for granted. The names of the days of the week are based on some very special objects that you now know how to find in the sky. Knowing this makes you part of a wider story that has been going on for thousands of years. And that concludes this course about the planets. You've learned a lot in a short time. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Your next step is to go out and enjoy the sky, see the planets, and say hello to these ancient gods. Good luck to you, and may you be blessed with clear, dark skies.